And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. The starters for the Utah Jazz. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Anderson outside. Two pretty high-level defensive teams tonight, Doris. Is that due to talent or scheme or hustle, or what do you attribute it to?
I think, Kevin, you just named the three things that are prerequisites to being a great defensive unit. Number one, you have got to have individual talent that is suited athletically to guard. Number two, you've got to have a great scheme that the coach has put in position. How are you guarding the pick and roll? Do you want a top lock? Do you want to get out and challenge? Are you switching the pick and roll? And a lot of that comes down to, do you want to be great? Are you going to lay it all out there? Are you going to sacrifice your body? All of those things are a necessity.
Stolen. King left side. Brady. And it's sent back by Howard.
Jazz foul call. Number 23. That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
No good on the free throw.
And one of the worst kept secrets of last season, the Jazz looking for an upgrade in their backcourt to pair with Donovan Mitchell.
Well, there's no question, Greg. That was a poorly kept secret indeed. They felt the Grizzlies leaked their trade talks for Mike Conley, going so far as to call it unethical. Consequently, the guard spot was the big focus for them this summer.
Now here's Anderson. Kicks to Howard. Back to Anderson. Shoots over King. That one a little long. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brady, he's guarded by Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. King, the pass to King. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. So Utah will take it the other way.
Warriors foul call. King. That's his first personal foul.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's King. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Clock at 6. And there's another one for the Jazz. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
Jazz leading by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll.
Here's King following the three-pointer by Utah. So the wing on the left. Here's Brady, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Assist from
Utah leading. Poked away. King with the steal. And here's the fast break. Anderson with the block. Pass to Wilkins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Utah shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
That one misses.
Well, the Splash Brothers backcourt, widely regarded as the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history. And when you think about it, guys, they may be considered, before it's all said and done, the greatest backcourt, period.
You talk about the shooting prowess of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Doris, they're the only 2 NBA players in history to average over 40% from three-point range every season they've been in the league.
I mean, it's incredible, Kevin. That kind of consistency has put them in a league of their own. They made history for the most starts ever by a backcourt duo in NBA history. They surpassed the great Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. Now they just need Klay Thompson back on the floor to continue to rewrite history.
And that one misses. Jazz leading by 3. Howard at the elbow. 1:05 left here in the opening quarter. Wilkins dishes to Howard. Got a piece of it. He's covered by Anderson. The rebound by Anderson.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Kept alive.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Simmons, and it's denied. And he's able to get it back. Passes it to Howard. Three-pointer, and the 3-ball is good.
Howard. 3 points.
With 1 on the clock, that shot no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Warriors trail by 8. They've got King. Simmons is out there with King. And it's Brady in at the power forward. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. And there's the pass to King. Second chance shot. It's blocked. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Doris, as you always say, there is a grace in handling wins and losses in this game, isn't there?
You know what, Kevin? There's an old saying that winning and losing are imposters, that it's everything to do with how you react to constant learning and growing experiences. And listen, everybody wants to win, but can you experience losing with grace and dignity? Can you embrace the joy of pure competition? To me, that's one of the beautiful things about the NBA. Men handle heartbreak and joy and set an example for the next generation. It's beautiful.
And the second free throw, good. Doris, one of the biggest free agent signings in years. LeBron James going to the Lakers. What did you think of his first season with L.A.?
Well, when you're LeBron James, perhaps no athlete in the history of the NBA has borne the weight of expectation as much as LeBron. So if there's anything short of a playoff appearance, there's disappointment. But what I would say is, through Christmas Day and his first real injury that he had to endure, LeBron was playing like an MVP. We are talking about one of the greatest to ever do it. I expect them to turn things around in Lakerland this year.
I agree with you, and I agree on your prediction.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Boy, guys, you think about it. A very respectable 50 wins for the Jazz last year. That's a 5 seed in the absolute brutal West. But now what do you think? The playoffs, when it counts the most, you bowed out in 5 games to the Houston Rockets.
And the Jazz front office said, we have a very good team, but we don't have a great team. So with that in mind, Doris, how do they get there?
Well, I think, Kevin, obviously you begin with Donovan Mitchell, who had experienced some growing pains in year 2. You have to adjust to having that bullseye on your back.
Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And it's blocked. But they recover it. From deep. Another miss by Utah.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Here's Brady, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And it's blocked by Simmons. Here's King. It's tipped. The second chance effort. Again, Wilkins grabs the miss.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
King against Anderson. And it's blocked by Simmons. Now the Warriors moving it up. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Jazz have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Anderson outside. Howard with it. Over Simmons. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field.
Boy, how about the Warriors enjoying this beautiful new arena, the Chase Center? What an incredible amount of work went into getting this built, and that was before they even broke ground, guys.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Utah's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And the Chase Center will enable the Warriors, they think, to spend big on talent. But you know what, Doris? There is still a lot of nostalgia for their old home in Oakland.
No doubt, Kevin. The fans were so incredibly loyal. Oracle Arena was known for its rowdiness. The hope, obviously, that spirit will travel across the bay.
That's his second personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Warriors, Simmons. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
I think most people consider Salt Lake City not a big free agent destination. So the Jazz are what they call a pipeline team. And what does that mean? It means they have to draft and develop their talent internally.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Jazz have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. From the arc, Warriors with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Anderson. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Howard's shot is good.
Howard. Assistant.
8 seconds left to play here in the half. And he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Golden State had some issues in the first quarter. We saw them with a striking lack of effort. And that should do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Warriors leading. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah. Got a piece of it. King outside, 6 to shoot. And here's Simmons for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Wilkins has got 7 points in the game.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
From past the arc, trains the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Wilkins. To the inside. Howard, the pass to Wilkins. Warriors with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Howard kicks to Anderson. Jazz passing it around. with the fadeaway. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Wilkins.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
And King, here we go.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. Oh, goodness gracious.
Wow, that finish.
Oof. Wow. Wilkins, that shot off. Simmons with the defensive effort.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Jazz trail by 9. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. They double team Howard. From deep three-point range, the Jazz again can't hit it. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's King, and he banks in the layup. King's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Wilkins. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Wilkins has got 11 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. 1:07 left to play here in the third. Warriors leading by 10. Pass to King. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Golden State. King. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's his second.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
The Jazz have had a disappointing game so far from the line, only 3 free throws made. And the free throw, no good.
Well, the Jazz's Quinn Snyder has become one of the most respected head coaches in the league. And think, guys, a player poll even had him ranked 7th among coaches they'd like to play for. And consider he's in Utah. That is not exactly a free agent destination.
Wilkins against Simmons. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Wilkins.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And good that time. Kings got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And not much breathing room there. The step-back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Good work there as it goes. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Simmons. King is out there with King. And it's Brady in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Dishes to Howard. The Jazz working the ball around now. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Inside, and Simmons slams it in.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Jazz trail by 9. Lays it up off the glass.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
The pass to Brady. Clock at 6. To the right side. Another 3 for Golden State.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
And it's Anderson atop the key. Here's Wilkins, and there's another one for the Jazz.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
And stolen by Howard. Left side, Anderson. They get a hand on it. King outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Golden State, King. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball.
Warriors ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. He tries for 3, sinks the three-pointer.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
puts it up from 12. King, that's good. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Here's King. Warriors leading by 8. Pass to Simmons. Now here's King. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Jazz ball.
Poke loose. King with the steal. Now the fast break. King with the ball. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves them behind.
You love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
That's tipped. And they're on the break. And here they go. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, Greg, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Simmons. 5 to shoot. That's tipped. They recover it. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
That one misses for Simmons. Utah has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
He's covered by Anderson. Passes to King. Launches it. No good. Shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Anderson against King. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Utah ball.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.